Okay, Luis, girl, I know you're quarreling with me bad. You want these romantic moments to come by and let me show some romance. But listen now, it's precious sitting on this hard ground, you know.
My sitting on a period here to romance will fly through the window. I'll be quarreling a little bit.
Romance. Sana say, take the next 15 minutes and
Well-
have a good romantic time.
Well, boy, this is like penance trying to get this video going.
And I feel 15 minutes too long for romance, yeah? When you was young,
You mean you're short-circuited?
boy, when you was younger, you know, romance could take the whole year. But now I find it's down to seconds, you know.
Being on this racetrack has brought back so much memories. I guess that's why you wanted to come back. You probably wanted to go down memory lane, not romantic lane. But you know, women could be just as romantic or even more sometimes.
Right.
Like right now, I am more romantic than you are.
Yes, of course.
So it just took me right back to when I met you in 1970.
I was better looking then, eh?
Now, boy, I think you like good old wine. You got better with age.
You feel so, yeah?
Yes,
Oh,
of course,
gosh,
of
yeah.
course.
Ah,
But
thank
you
you.
were indeed very handsome. It was love at first sight,
Right.
no doubt about it.
Right.
And when I walked into that, your 21st birthday party, strangely that I walked in Port of Spain, I never saw you, and you never saw me. But then when you were inside, I was outside, and when I was inside, you were outside.
That's right.
Yeah. So we really never saw each other.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, when I did come to your 21st birthday party,
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised. I don't know, like I didn't even think about what this guy looks like or anything. I just know I'm going to a surprise birthday party, or it was intended to be a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the surprise. So when I met you and I was there and this guy kept asking me to dance, and you just danced with all these different girls. It was about 1,000 girls in your birthday party.
What? So
Your
many?
21st birthday party. I never see so much woman in one party.
But you know my food we had to cook. We'll end up bankrupt.
Anyway, so, and you're dancing and I'm saying, but this fella could real dance, boy. That's one good trait I like about him.
Now I can hardly walk.
Well, that's why it's a good thing you were all wrong, man, because you only could have dance. Well, all now, so you out of the dance hall.
I already dance all way.
So so anyway, you asked me to dance with you, and we danced, and then you kissed me on my forehead, like,
What?
no, you have to kiss me.
I had to kiss you? Mm-hmm. Right, great.
And I looked up at you as though, are you serious?
I because you were shorter than me, eh? I could easily bend down and kiss you on your forehead.
So
If you were taller than me, I'd kiss you on your chin.
when I went back with my friend
Mm-hmm.
and her mother, she said, so you enjoy the party? I said, yes, man, but mom, she didn't tell me the guy is such a handsome guy.
Oh, Louis, I'm flattered.
She said, yes, those Batiste boys are really handsome boys. My son-in-law, Owen, is quite a handsome one too. But let me tell you something, those Batiste boys are serious, when you see them fall in love.
Uh-huh.
Getting married in a year's time,
Oh, gee whiz.
She said, and you are very young, and right now you are like a little butterfly. So I said, no, man, the fella really cute.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, when I was leaving the party, or maybe when we got there, I saw the sign, honey for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lady at NP, well, BP in those days, would often ask me if I knew any place for honey for sale. Knowing I come from the country, she thought Ikakas had honeybees. But I didn't even know what were honeybees at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw the sign, I said, Mrs. Moore, she's deceased now, so I can call her name. I said, the Batiste family, they sell honey.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, well, okay, so how am I going to get the honey? So I said, well, as far as I know, the guy work at the Express. So she said, well, call him and tell him I want to get a bottle of honey. Say, no, Mrs. Hunt, Mrs. Moore, I can't call the guy just like that. He'll think I'm making a pass on him.
And you were.
So I said, here's what. You call the guy and talk to him. So she called and they said, you're coming to work at 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Then she calls back and she spoke with you. And when she told you she wanted the honey, what you told her?
I said, yes, you can get the honey, but how are you going to get it? Aren't you way down in Santa Flora? And she said, no, we work right here on Edward Street. I said, wait a minute. So if you work on Edward Street, and Louise Coase here told you about this, does she work on Edward Street too? And she said, yes. I said, wow, can you put her on, please? All right, and that's where the ball started rolling.
So I came on and I said, hello?
Hello? Very refined. Hello? Hello?
And you said, Lance Batiste here. I said, oh, hello, yes, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
And boy, I fell in love with your voice now.
Oh my goodness.
So first it was love with you with your dancing, although I only danced one set.
Mm-hmm.
And now, wow, he has a voice like a radio announcer.
Oh my goodness.
So I said, anyway, I'm bringing the honey on Wednesday. This is Monday, yeah? I'm bringing the honey on Wednesday for Mrs. Moore. And would you like to go to lunch? So, you don't jump to the first date a guy wanted to, you know what I mean? So I said,
heads are wrong a bit, you know.
I said, well, I'm not too sure yet what plans I have. That time I had no plans whatsoever. I just anxious to say, yes, I'm free. But instead, I'm not too sure what my plans will be. Okay, I'll call you back. So, true enough, call back on Tuesday to ask whether, I can join him for lunch. So I said, yes, I think that would be fine. So Wednesday at 11:45, he was there with Mrs. Hunt, Butler Honey, and Mrs. Moore. And then I joined him in the receptionist area.
Mm-hmm.
And we set off to go to lunch at Saiwu's restaurant on Independence Square.
Mm-hmm. Expensive, eh? Expensive.
Will you believe?
Uh-huh.
$10 at that time in 1970 was able to give Lance and I lunch, and we would have a bowl of chai su kai fan for $7.15, which was fried rice, fried chicken, and pork, the pink pork. What I forget the name of that now. You remember the name?
No, go ahead.
Anyway, it's like fried pork, and it's just really nice. I forget the name. You got it all,
Yeah.
So that was lunch on Wednesday. On Friday, he leaves his mother good cooked food because he has to come to work for 2 o'clock, to come down for 12 o'clock to take me to lunch again.
I should have known.
This time we had steak with fries and salad, $10.
My goodness.
So poor Nancy salary every week was going now in lunch dates. Every week. Lunch dates.
Not to tell you the amount of IOUs I was signing.
And poor mother, money was going down the drain too.
Yeah, not going down the drain, going down the stomach.
And when she thinks she cooking all her good food for you and you going off to go to buy Chinese food. Cooking a good, nice Creole lunch.
Oh,
when people in love, the things they could do, eh?
The things they could do. Anyway, Louise, I'll tell you. Yes, that is fine, yes.
Listen to me. So, we went on having lunch dates, and then it was my birthday in August, and we went to lunch. He went to get me a gift, and then in the afternoon time to the movies. And you know what was the name of the movie? Daddy Gonna Hunting.
Daddy's Gonna Hunting. Nancy's Gonna Hunting. But Louise, we're gonna run out of time.
It has time.
It has
Just
time?
talk, yeah.
Okay, well, I want to get back onto this truck business,
Yes.
This track here, actually, this track goes down. We have not been able to really do something with it, but in time we hope to, to put a couple steps and go down
To the river.
to the river.
Where
I
we
want to
did.
suggest, that I want to suggest at this time that we take a little quiet moment to listen to the songs of the jungle songs. If you hear me kissing in the background here, don't get jealous.
And down these tracks, many Saturdays, Lance and I came down with his dad to the river and just had a lovely time. When we come back from the river, Mother will have a nice lunch cooked for us. Oh, it was very lovely days. But as my old dear friend said, the Batiste men marry very quickly. By November, we were engaged. And by April of 1971, we got married. And he is the same nice guy that I met all those years. He is still the same guy. And I'm happy that we are retired and can enjoy each other.
Yes, thank you very much. And I want to say to all whose marriages are working and who have been married long and 32 years, 40 years, 45 years, I really am very happy to know that there are others out there who are making it.
Yes.
For their children's sake, their grandchildren's sake, the neighborhood's sake. You can't go wrong. We enjoy our life, and we want you to also help this country to understand that the basis of marriage, good marriage, will give us good citizens in the future. So thank you, and you all take good care of yourselves. Oh, Louis?
Bye to all of you. Have a beautiful day. Those of you at work, I know it's hard to be out there at work, but you can look forward to retirement. Work towards it. Stay together through thick and thin. Just loving each other with consideration, cooperation, and most of all, communication. Talk about things. Talk it over. Don't go to bed vexed. Don't let what's the scripture?
Don't let the sun sink on your wrath.
Yes, you're entitled to be upset with each other, but don't let the sun go down. Kiss, make up, and move on. Mwah.
Adios.